Hi, everyone. Sorry I could not be at each one of the meetings in person to discuss the framework for goal setting. However, your principal and your building leadership team will come together in the next few weeks to discuss in more detail how to set goals around literacy targets for our students. As you know, the way that we set goals in the past year led to some excitement. And I want to talk today about how we can leverage all of the tools at our disposal to make sure that our efforts were all aligned. As you know, we will be using running records as the foundation for our literacy assessment this year. We will continue to use STAR to tell us whether or not we are truly moving in the right direction, and the use of the STAR assessment is required for RTI purposes as a universal screener. However, we all know that the running record serves a lot of really great fundamental purposes in our classroom. The most important of which is that it is completely aligned to the strategy groups and instructional planning that we use in our classroom. More about that in a second. We will this year obviously have established target goals for all students. Now, our target goals need to be sensible, they need to be thoughtful, and they need to allow for student growth. And we will focus this year again on all student growth. However, you'll be able to set goals around cohorts of students that you've identified that need individual needs. Now, those individual needs will emerge in your instructional planning and the creation of your strategy groups. The strategy groups are fundamental to making sure that students who have specific needs around areas and skills and literacy are provided the opportunity to learn strategies and to build up their skills in specific areas so that they can find success as they read and they write. One of the neat things about tying together an assessment that's tied to how you plan for instruction and how you build strategy groups is that there are clear goals for student growth. Those goals are based on a common framework. When you do these things well, it allows all the members of a team to work together. And more importantly, it allows you to leverage your instructional coaches in the most effective manner possible. Imagine having the alignment between what happens in the classroom based on an assessment tied to curricular outcomes that's understood by everybody and allows for coaches to come in and support that work. Again, the strategy groups, instructional planning for all, are all fundamental aspects to the teacher level SLO in literacy. The goal is based on data or the benchmark assessment, the instructional planning that you put together for students, and the strategy groups that you put together for students all form the instructional plans for outcomes that you would include in your SLO, and the professional learning that you would include in your PPG could also include leveraging your instructional coaches to monitor instruction, to assist in instruction, to reflect on instruction, or to provide instruction in your classroom that you can then watch. When you tie together all of these efforts, you have a consistent, common, clear framework where everybody's working together. This also allows us to come together in a bigger picture where teacher goals aligned to a school literacy goal. We are using a common framework, we're using common assessments, and we're using a common language. All of these drive our school goal in literacy and feed up into our district goal for improving reading outcomes for all, which is tied to our strategic plan. The use of the benchmark assessment tool to form and create strategy groups, to plan for instruction, to align the efforts of your coaches and even your reading resource teachers that at times will be delivering interventions to students, allow all of our arrows to be moving in the right direction at the same time, in the same way. And this again is the overall theme of our work this year. If you have any questions, obviously please let me know. I'm happy to support and help in any way possible, and I look forward to meeting with you and talking to you soon. Take care and have a great day.